welcome back. Here we are in episode 6 of Gears of Vengeance. As I was trying to say earlier, before we figured out that there was something wrong with the recording, I fixed the armor. Haven't fixed the effects, but I'll get that at some point here. In theory, the audio, the ambient audio, is also fixed. We'll see. It seemed loud to me when I was testing it earlier, but when I was testing recording, it didn't seem very loud. So I don't know. We'll figure it out. Can anybody tell me what you guys were doing last time?
Fungus. Last time we went through the top level of this old dwarven outpost. There was a lot of fungus on the top level compared to the other two. It was quite thick. We got up the stairs, and then there was some mushrooms. One of them started screaming, and then a whole bunch of the bigger mushrooms came around, so we had to murder all of those things. Which we did in fact do, although our companion went down for a little bit. He was a little woozy.
Yes, he was.
But no one died or anything, so we're good. Then we were looking around, and then our great fighter, the frontline boy, was like, I'm gonna go walk into this area by myself without knowing what's over here, and walked into the big boss of the floor by himself. Got knocked out. So we had to walk over there and just stand off against this big thing and try to kill it with fire while we were, not wanting to get absorbed by it's just sheer mass. Eventually we beat it. Morgoth did not die. He eventually managed to res himself. He self-resed. And then we looked at out the rest of the floor. Did we rest before we went downstairs?
You might have done.
I don't think we did. I think
no,
we just hit dice.
You guys did. Well, hit dice is a short rest.
Yeah, it was a short rest. Then we went back downstairs. And on the way down, when we were going across the part of the second floor that was outside, we noticed some weird. I noticed some. Andal noticed some rocks falling down from up at the thing, but didn't see anybody. So I thought we were like, whatever. And then we, as we tried to leave, the dude in the city who threatened us, whose name I don't remember.
Darvin.
What?
Darvin.
Yeah, Darvin. He and his boys told us we made a mistake, and then they dropped the rocks on us. They blew up the mountain. So we couldn't go out the front door, but we figured that there'd be a secret passage in this one, like there was in the last one, and there was. There was a secret staircase that was in the back on the main floor. That went up and went down. We were pretty sure the up part goes back up to the third floor somewhere. We just we didn't check it because we figured dwarves, if they were going to use the secret passage, would go down into the ground as opposed to above the ground because they're dwarves. And we are now in some passageway underground.
Indeed, we are, and let's go to that now.
Oh, we did take a nap before we did.
You did take a long rest. That
is
true.
Take a nap.
We took a nap.
All right, so you guys here are
not napping.
You are here in the cave system that you found underneath the stairwell, bringing you down to it. I have one new thing to add to you guys. You guys all have one hero point. You should mark that down somewhere. One hero point, and I'm starting to use the hero point system from Pathfinder. I think it's kind of interesting. One hero point gives you a few things. Let me see if I can quickly tell you what that is. World Animal, because I've written it down. It's actually, if you look in the other campaign that we're going to start soon, then you'll see it as well. So hero points give you the following things. You can spend one hero point, you get one. I will also give out more hero points as, like, if you guys finish a pretty intense fight and you do something interesting, or you finish a particular portion of the adventure, I'll give you points. But you can use 1 point to basically take your turn immediately, or basically change. You can either act out of turn, which means you can take your turn right that second, or you can take it and say, I don't like my initiative, I'm going to pay for this and put myself wherever I want to in the initiative. One or the other. You can use 1 point to get an extra action on your turn. That means you can do an additional action, bonus action, or move. You have to spend a hero point for it. You can spend a hero point for inspiration. This means that, hey, you're feeling like you're kind of stuck, you're not sure what to do next, you can basically say, hey, DM, I'm going to spend a hero point. Can you kind of give us a hint? You can spend a hero point to recall a spell or ability, regain the use of ability, special ability that is otherwise limited. So, like for instance, action surge. You can spend a point to get your action surge back without having to do a short rest or a long rest. Or you can have like you cast all your spell slots up, and so you spend a point to get back a first level spell slot. You can also spend a point to kind of petition me to do something which would normally be somewhat impossible. Let's say, like, you're facing the red dragon and you want him to stop attacking you. You can say, I want to use a point to try to convince the dragon that he really shouldn't attack us, that we're not his enemies. Probably not going to happen. Would never have any chance of really happening. But you can say, I'm going to use this and I'll give you the chance to happen. It'll probably still have some negatives to the roll, high DC, whatever, but you can still try. The only thing that costs 2 points is if you want to try to cheat death. So if there's a killing blow on you and you have 2 hero points, you can spend them and you will not be dead. You'll just be unconscious or something else will make it fit in the story. So that's kind of a new system that we're going to start using. But anyway, I just thought you guys have 1 point for now. You probably won't use it too much yet. Ooh, what did I just do? But that's where we're at. All right, so you guys are down here on this floor. Can you guys hear the ambient audio?
Yes.
Yes.
Cool.
It's at a lot higher level now.
Yeah, I don't understand why it was higher than it was last time. I've turned it back down again. I don't know. You do what you need to make it so it's palatable on your side. So you can see by what you can see here that there is a tunnel that goes off to the north. Remember, north is down and to the right on your screen. And there seems to be maybe something around the corner here. Maybe there's another tunnel that goes to the south. What do you guys want to do? Let me remind you of this actual place, though, by giving you the description. The stairs end in what is clearly a cave of some sort. Stalactites and stalagmites line the walls, some of which are starting to grow on the stairs themselves. The air is slightly damp, and you can hear a very faint dripping coming from the north. The fungus is less thick here, but still present. And that's all you got.
Well, to start off, I think I would like to unpause the game so I can move forward.
Yep, sorry, I just realized that I was going to pause it a little while ago, and I forgot to.
I figured we want to go. We want to go up and to the left, or we want to go down to the right?
North.
We're going north to the north.
Should be down and to the right.
Yeah.
I guess that is down to the right, technically, yeah.
Yeah.
One real quick
So,
thing.
down to the right it is. And then I'm
second.
assuming. Oh well, I guess we can't go that way.
Excuse me. Andal,
Yes.
you notice that there's something odd behind the stairs where some of the stalactites have kind of been growing.
Over where?
Behind the staircase here. Like, kind of in the dark, but not exactly in the dark. You happen to notice it just because of some of your dungeon stuff.
Okay. Where is it so I can move my thing there?
Oh, just right around there. I mean, you don't have to be perfect about it.
Okay. What do I see?
You see that there seems to be something kind of grown, like the stalactites have overgrown something that looks like it might be iron.
Do I have a shovel? I'm assuming I have a shovel. Of some kind.
Do you have a Dungeoneer's pack? I think that has a shovel.
I have a hammer and a crowbar.
Well, either of those might work. I mean, you're just trying to get the stone off of something.
I'll use the crowbar to brush off.
Okay, you
This
kind
area.
of crank, hammer at it a bit with your crowbar, and you can see that there seems to be 2 iron boxes underneath this overgrowing portion of the stalagmites.
I will continue to excavate these boxes.
Right. You can excavate them enough. It takes you maybe about half an hour.
All right, what's in the box?
What's in the box?
What's
You open the box and it explodes in your face. No, they're not trapped actually. Inside one of them is a lantern and 3 flasks of what look like maybe oil.
Okay.
Inside the other one is a flint and steel and what looks like 12 torches.
Cool. Well,
Clearly-
I'll let Morgoth have the torches.
Clearly, at some point, somebody set up a preparation down here for if people needed to
Yeah.
go. All right, so
All
what you
right,
guys
so we
doing?
have a. I'll give Morgoth the lantern and the stuff because he's the one who's holding the torch, so we can use that instead of torches. So
Okay.
it'll probably last longer.
They both left about the same. The lantern just has a further range, is all.
Ah,
Alright.
okay. So yeah, I'll give him that stuff because he's gonna
Alright.
hold this thingy. And then I think the other two are holding the box.
12 torches.
There's
12
nothing else in the box. Yeah, 12 torches. a
No,
flint
no,
and
no,
steel.
the box from upstairs.
Oh yeah, there's 12 torches, flint and steel, 3 flasks of oil, and a lantern. All right, you guys wanted to head north, is that correct? All right,
Yeah, we were gonna go this way.
let me bring Halton with you.
Looks like there's not much place to go.
All right, so you guys get down over into here, and you see the following. Passageway abruptly ends as a dark chasm looms in front of you. You cannot see the bottom, but you can hear the rush of water coming from below. The air is even more damp here, as a very fine mist can be felt on your skin.
Alright, there's a river down there. Makes sense. I don't really think we can go this way though, unfortunately. Because can we see the other side of this chasm or no?
Can you see the other side of the chasm?
Yeah, like the other side.
I don't know. Can you see? You get all the way up here. Can you see it?
Yeah.
It looks like it's that far. Doesn't look like there's anything on the other side either.
Okay, it's just a wall. I guess we're going a different direction then. We will go this way.
Should I use the 60 feet bright light or the 30 feet bright light?
Is the lantern 60 feet? I don't remember if it is or not.
I mean, there's a bullseye. There's the ones I found in the things. There's a bullseye lantern, a hooded lantern, and a lantern of revealing. There's no like a lantern.
Lantern. Well, let's see. Items. Sorry. Turn. You're gonna have. This would be probably a hooded lantern. So it does 30 feet radius and then dim light for another 30 feet. And then you currently have a torch, which torch currently does 20 foot of bright and then 20 foot of dim. So you basically.
3 oil flasks.
Yep. And then flask of oil. Well, it tells me in the lantern how long it lasts. Yeah, so you have a hooded one. Once you lit, it burns for 6 hours on a flask of oil. So definitely go for longer.
There's no flint and steel. How should I add that?
Don't worry about it. Just type it in there if you want. All right, are you going to switch to the lantern?
Yeah.
All right, we will give you. Actually, I already have given you the correct light for that. I gave you lantern light instead of torch light, so you already have lantern light. I don't have to change anything. All right, so looking here, you see. What are you guys doing?
Alright, we're gonna head up this direction.
All right. Well, you see the tunnel continues on there is definitely still fungus in here. There's stalactites that look relatively well formed, so clearly this cave system's been here for a while. But there's definitely fungus, just not as thick as it was all the way up top. But it definitely is still occurring in here.
Alright, well, I will stay ahead. I'm gonna roll a stealth roll.
Okay, go for it. All right. You feel like you're being pretty stealthy, although you might want to get a bit ahead of them.
Yeah.
Alton's kind of coming behind you, but not too close. He realizes you're trying to
I have collided with at least one wall.
maybe there's a wall that's not supposed to be a wall. Yeah, it's not supposed to be a wall. There you go. Okay, you're good. You should be good now. Wait, I didn't hit save. Sorry.
I was about to say, I'm trying, man.
No, I forgot to hit normal or update wall. All right, you should be good now.
There we go. I can go. All right.
Sorry.
Peek
That was
around
my
this
fault.
corner. You're fine.
All right, so looking around that corner, you can see that there seems to be some sort of bridge across yet another chasm. The bridge looks pretty well. I'll give you this description and then you can go. The tunnel exits from the rock to a chasm with a stone bridge crossing it. The bridge has definitely seen better days as parts of it are missing and other parts are cracked. It looks to be rocks from possibly the ceiling are sitting on the bridge, and under one of them seems to be a skeleton of some sort. The bridge crosses a chasm which is deeper than you can see, and a warm breeze flows up from below.
Interesting. I'm gonna walk back a little bit. All right, guys, we're about to cross part of the chasm because it seems to go around bends and stuff. There's a bridge. It's not very good, so we're gonna go across it one at a time to make sure we don't overload the weight and make us all die. It also looks like rocks might be falling from the ceiling, so be careful when you're walking and make sure you're checking the ceiling just to make sure nothing falls on your head. Because there's no railings. There's no safety systems. If you fall, you're dead.
Maybe not. There might be something
Poorly designed. Have safety in mind.
They're dwarves.
Alright,
Why would
I will
they-
cross first.
There's no OSHA.
Can I check the skeleton while I'm crossing?
You can try. I mean, it's under. Well, I mean, you can look at him. He's under a rock, so you're not sure
Is
how.
there anything interesting around him or not?
Well, you'll have to get up there, and then you can start looking. All right. So as you step onto the bridge, it creaks a bit ominously, but seems to hold your weight.
Yeah.
Once you get up to the thing, give me an investigation roll on there. I mean, you clearly can see the guy, but give me an investigation. Seem to be doing 17s today there, Andal.
Yes.
It looks to be about the rough size and shape of a dwarf. He was wearing chainmail armor of some sort. It's definitely very rusty, but you think maybe with some work you might be able to salvage it. He had a heavy mace, which is outside of the rock, so that's something you definitely could pick up if you wanted. And his shield, the shield is pretty much like it's very clear he kind of put his shield up as something fell, as the rock probably fell on top of him. So it's heavily dented. You can see it's kind of broken in. It's dented in on his arm. His arm is broken. The rock is kind of on top of it. That is probably not as serviceable. It might take a lot to get that
he's
fixed.
he's dead.
It's a skeleton. It's very clear that he's dead. Yes.
All right. I will finish crossing,
All right.
and then before we can.
Actually, I wanted you to
Oh.
give me a perception check as you were crossing as well. All right. Good to know. All right. Who's going next?
I was going to set up. So do I have rope, right?
You do have some rope, yes.
I was thinking about maybe.
I will say that from where you're currently sitting, you can definitely see there's a purple glow from up ahead.
I don't like that.
I mean, you can clearly see it on the map, on the screen there. That is a purple glow. It seems to be having a very slow pulse to it.
All right, guys. There's some purple stuff ahead of us. It looks kind of weird. It's pulsing and stuff. I think we'll have Morgoth cross last. That way he can like close the lantern as he's walking across, so they don't see the light, just in case there's some being over there and it tries to murder us.
Who's next then?
I don't know. Whoever wants to go next.
Halton's like,
I'll go.
Silva, maybe you should go next. That
Yeah,
way,
I'll go.
you're the lighter of the three of us, so that'll make us,
Hooray!
hopefully that'll make us see cross. Okay.
If I'm looking at the bridge, is there, with my limited knowledge of building crap, is there some area I think I could like piton something to make the bridge more
Give me a
stable, or
second.
not
Give me
really?
a second. Silva, give me a perception as you cross. No, I mean this looks to, the bridge looks to be built of pieces that are all kind of you don't see any brick and mortar. This is clear dwarven ingenuity, so to speak. And the pieces are all kind of holding each other together. That's why it's so like parts of it are broken. That's why it's probably so rickety and so close to collapsing. All right, so you make it across there, Silva. On your way across, you hear some kind of a strange rustling sound overhead. But you don't see anything. You just hear it, and it kind of heads off to the west along the upper left or upper right along this chasm. All right, Halton's going. He gets to hear, and he kind of not off on the thing. He gets to hear and kind of looks both ways, and like he pulls out like a pebble of some sort, and he kind of drops over the edge. And you sit him, watch him listen for a bit. He listens, and he listens. Question becomes, does he hear anything? And he goes, at a certain point, he says, "Wow, I think that's probably about 100 to 150 feet deep. Don't fall." And then he crosses.
All right. Do we want to throw a rope over to Morgoth and like have all of us hold on to it? Because he's heavier than the rest of us, so he might be.
I
The one
mean,
to
how
break
did
the
we
bridge.
get the massive chest we took with us across?
It's a very good question.
Oh yeah, how did we do that?
You haven't. Two of you have to carry it. So
This is a very simple fix. We use a rope and we make a pulley.
you make a pulley. I mean, you could try to slide it across with a rope. Sure, I'm not
Yeah.
saying you can't.
I guess we'll do that. I'll throw my. I'll like toss my
Morgoth
one end
has
of my
a
rope
rope.
to the. Well, because we have to pull it this way.
You have to pull it to the other side. He's correct.
I'll throw my one end of my rope to him.
Okay. All right. Do you tie it off and?
Tie. I do it Boy Scouts now, not.
Okay.
Scott snap.
All right. So you lift it up onto the bridge and you set it on the bridge, and the entire bridge just shakes. It seems to
Put it
eventually-
down carefully.
Well, I know, but it's still pretty heavy. But it seems to settle at a certain point. All right. So start your pulling. Andal, you can pull it across. It's pretty heavy, but you and Halton can pull it. What I do need you guys to do is give me an athletics check.
It's a sneaky check.
Athletics. I didn't say sneaky, but athletics. Let me give Halton's athletics as well. All right. So Halton gets a pretty good roll. Your 10 is enough to be helpful, so you get a +2 to that. So you guys get a 23. You guys pull it about halfway, and it gets stuck on one of these rocks on the thing. Because, I mean, there's rocks all over this thing. Pulling it harder, you jostle the rocks loose, and it kind of falls over the edge, taking a bit of the actual bridge with it. But not enough that the actual thing is going to, the chest is going to fall down. So that's halfway. Let's do it one more time. Luckily for
I am
you,
not helping.
Halton's doing pretty decent today. Halton pulls it all the way to the dwarf, and at that point, you guys can't get it any further because there's just too much
The
rock. in the
dwarf
way.
is by the end of the
It's
bridge.
pretty close to the end of the bridge, so you could try
Okay.
to get on there and
Get it
kinda-
off the bridge.
pull
I'm going
things
to very carefully walk onto that part of the bridge and try to
All
pick
right.
up the thing and pull it the rest of the way off.
Do a roll. Okay. You start pulling at it. Give me an athletics check or a strength check in this case.
Oh god,
Athletics or strength? Athletics.
they're
would probably be better.
both terrible.
Well, it's either that or you let somebody else do it. All right. You pull it off
Yeah.
and get it on the other side.
All right, I'm gonna
And
set
now
it
I try
off
to
to
figure
the.
out why my phone was still playing music. That's weird.
I'm gonna set it off to that side where Halton is standing on the map.
Yep.
And then untie the rope and then throw it back over to Morgoth.
Okay.
And then I was gonna have all three of us hold on to it while he crosses, because just in case it breaks.
Okay.
Morgoth ties it around himself
All right.
and pulls the hood over the lantern.
Why would you do that? You can't really see. Well,
He said put the hood over the
Well-
lantern because there was pulsy.
Well, I meant like once you get most of the way across, do that.
let me. Are you doing it
Because the
now?
light
or are
doesn't
you
quite
waiting?
reach where the room is.
He said half, I do half. Halfway through, I
All
pull
right, so
hood.
get to your halfway point, and then I'll set your light to 0. All right.
It's 5 feet dim.
Well, no, the light is. Oh, is it 5 feet dim?
Yeah.
Yeah, imagine some of the light peaks at the hood.
Why did it move me back?
Because you're. All right, so there you are.
Tiptoe.
You're really hard to see. So now, at this point in time, you need to give me an athletics check.
I'm good at that. Where is it?
Because it's harder to see. I mean, you can see the thing, but it's just harder to see. The question is get out there to... Ooh. That's not so good, Morgoth. Whoops. I accidentally put a light in there when I didn't mean to. Okay. You slip on the edge. Give me a acrobatics check to see if you catch yourself before you fall.
Here it is.
Okay, you do catch yourself. However, to catch yourself, you drop the lantern, and it tumbles off into the darkness.
I just got that.
If you'd gotten a higher number,
I
than
mean,
that,
we'd rather lose that than you dying.
and it drops off into the darkness.
Well, because if he falls and dies, we lose it anyway. Because he's
And if he kind of tosses it to us.
Yeah, he throws it up, just like, remember me, and it just falls.
Do you have? Hold on, Morgoth. Do you have dark vision? Does anybody here have dark vision?
I have
don't-
dark vision.
Yeah, nobody. It's interesting. Something is not working right because it's giving you vision, even though you shouldn't. 'Cause you should
I think
be able
I'm
to
the
see.
only one who has dark vision.
Yeah, but I mean, at this point in time, nobody should be able to see except for you. Update token. You should have 30. Yeah, that's fine. And then he should have 0. Did I update everything correctly? Hold on. Yeah. Okay, so why is it that when I click on Morgoth, he can... Oh, I guess maybe that's considered... No, it should be dark. It should be like this. That's a bit weird. Oh well, I'll figure it out later. You shouldn't really be able to see as well as you are, and I don't know why. Should be in the dark. Oh well. All right, what are you guys doing? You do get off. You just lose the lantern. That's all.
Alright.
Alright, everyone's crossed.
Yeah, everybody's
Alright,
crossed.
I'll untie my rope from Morgoth and put it away. And then I'm going to stealth up ahead and see what's up there.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to probably fix some walls because it
That's
just
fine.
occurred to me that they're probably broken.
That was not as good. Where's me? Here's me.
Yep, you should be able to move. Move yourself up a little bit, and then we'll talk about what you see.
I am hitting walls. Oh, now
You
I didn't
should-
hit a wall.
I've been updating. Okay.
There we go.
As you kind of come up to that portion, you see up ahead. You see these strange, like purplish crystals on the walls, and they're kind of pulsating with a purplish glow.
Interesting. Have I ever seen something like that?
You have not. There. Now you can actually see it. You should have been able to see it before. You've not. I mean, it's a weird looking crystal. Whatever it is.
I'm gonna walk up a little further. Try to see around this corner.
Okay. Looking around the corner, again, it's still climbing higher. Halton starts going after him.
My purple crystals seem to be getting bigger.
Oh, they might
So
be.
do the mushrooms.
So the mushrooms, it's possible.
Mushrooms.
Yep. So yeah, that's what you see so far. These so far the mushroom, yeah, the fungus seems to be getting a little bit more prevalent, and the mushrooms definitely seem to be getting bigger. It's very possible the mushrooms are using this light to grow. But
Probably.
you're gonna have to give me a nature check if you really want to understand that.
Oh, I can do that. Why not?
Sure. You certainly can. Oh, did you start a torch, Morgoth? I'm sorry, I didn't see that. give you a torch which has a dim light radius of 40 and a bright light radius of 20. There you go. There's your torch. You clearly cannot stop the torch from being. You can't hood the torch, so just as an FYI.
Eh.
All right, so Halton comes up next to you, and he says, "What do you think this stuff is?"
Not sure. It does seem to be making the mushrooms grow bigger because it's a little bit of light, so they do like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that seems reasonable.
But I've never seen crystals like this, so I don't know what they're doing.
I mean, we could go look. We could go look at them. Here, let me go up here and look at one. He goes up to here and kind of gingerly goes through the stuff and starts looking at one. Let me give him a perception roll. Or, no, investigation. Sorry. Normal. He says they look just like some kind of, I don't know, gem or something, but they've got an inner glow of some sort. It's kind of weird.
Morgoth will investigate.
All right. Morgoth. Yeah, they look like a gem of some sort. I mean, you could try to pull them off if you want.
Yes,
I'm
that sounds like a
curious.
great
You
idea.
can try to,
What
you can use a
Silva
crowbar
thinks.
or something and try to crack it out of the wall if you wanted to.
Andal, crowbar it.
I want Silva to look at it before we touch them.
All right. Well,
Oh.
Halton moves back then.
I will take a look.
All right. Give me an
An
investigation.
investigation roll.
This seems like something more up her alley than ours.
Oh,
How can you read that number?
Well, usually it's at a 19.
Yeah.
I don't know what
It
your problem
did say
was.
19.
You look through those things, and I had written down what this was, and I'm not finding it. 1 second. It might be in a different room. Ah, okay. You think that these are? Oops, I gotta pop it out. Did write it in a different room, even though I showed them earlier. You see Silva get a little bit excited as she kind of thinks for a moment. These are terribly named purple crystals. Give me an alchemist or a knowledge arcana check.
okay.
Alchemy check, Pog.
Yeah, it's an arcana check. Not quite as good, but you know that you've seen these like a couple times. In fact, they're called violet crystals, which is again not terribly well named, but you've seen them a couple times. With the person that you did your training with had a crushed version of this, and that they are a crystal of this size. There's a clump of them, about 4 or 5 of them here. It's probably worth, I don't know, 200 to 500 gold pieces to an alchemist, because the pure form of it can sometimes be used to create in essence lamps and things like that, magical lamps. But even the crushed version of it is used in various components and things for making different magical contraptions and inventions.
Very cool. So what you're saying is I can make a homunculus.
Sure.
Because I need a crystal worth 100 gold pieces.
Yes, you could. Yes, you could. That's wasn't my intent, but
I know,
it
no,
is,
I know.
no, but it is worth it. I mean, yes, it's exactly what it is. I mean, so far as you've walked through this thing, you've seen maybe a dozen of these crystals.
Yeah, we should definitely
Hey,
collect
Do
these
you
guys.
know if they're
Pillage.
dangerous to the touch or not?
Pardon?
No, they're crystals, right?
You do know.
Pillage.
Yeah, 12 wasn't good enough to know that extra little bit.
Oh,
I don't know.
You don't know. Sorry.
I don't know.
Okay.
To me, no, they should be just fine.
Okay.
They should
All
be able to
right.
grab 'em out.
We will. Let's excavate a couple of these out of the wall then.
All right.
Let's try not
See
to
what
like
we can
break them, but you know.
Let us see what we can fit in the box.
All right. So give me a. Let's see here. Oh, what's a good check for this? I gotta bring up somebody. Give me a. Who's gonna try to extract one?
Andal has the crowbar.
If it's
Morgoth.
anything strength related, I'm gonna give Morgoth the crowbar.
Yeah,
to
let's
do
have
this. I'm not
Morgoth.
doing that.
Well, I mean, you're gonna try to pry it out. So what you seems
Why does the crowbar picture look like a pickaxe?
who knows? Kind of because there isn't a crowbar. All right. So yeah, give me a strength check.
Morgoth. Yeah, I give Morgoth my
All right.
hammer and my crowbar.
So-
I already have a hammer and a crowbar.
So you start doing this, and you're using a hammer and a crowbar to do this.
I mean, I guess.
I'm asking.
Basically use it as a chisel.
All right, so you start trying to chisel it out. You realize about 2 or 3 minutes into this that to get these out without actually breaking them is probably going to take an hour or two.
We should definitely take the time.
Okay.
That's the first thing you realize. The second thing you realize is that you're making a lot of noise.
Very loud, very loud.
I mean, even just with tink, 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 it's echoing through the chamber.
I'm gonna walk up a little further just to see if anything is coming. I think I'm running into walls again. Yeah, I am.
Oh,
The amount of decibels we are
Oh,
making is excessive.
Is Morgoth an intellectual? Oh, that is a big room. I don't know if I was supposed to see that.
no, you can't.
Hey man, Morgoth made that big map that we did make.
One second,
Alright.
let me fix the rest of these walls.
Morgoth magically made Crayola crayons appear to make that map.
True. Morgoth's just out here. He's flexing.
Okay, these I definitely. At least that one I want to be an actual wall. This one I don't. Okay. All right. So you kind of come up into this larger room, as you saw. This one, as you walk through the caverns, you notice a slight purplish glow coming from ahead. Looking into the chamber, you see. Does it do that to me? You see it is a large chamber with several small crystals glowing with a faint purple light. In the light, you can see several types of fungus of varying sizes. In the faint light, you can see the cavern heads up to the south, but there is also a ledge on the west. On the ledge, you see 2 of those fungal creatures. Moment, and I will make them visible. No, you can't see them because of the way this thing is set up. Because that's just stupid. My walls are set up incorrectly. You should be able to see. I set up my wall incorrectly. Should be left.
I'm assuming you're talking about this ledge over here.
Yeah. And that one should also be left. That's weird. Oh, I hit the wrong thing again. Why am I not seeing through the walls? Oh, because if you see through 2 of them. Yeah, technically you're not. You should. Yeah. You can see that there's 2 guys up there, so let me just do the following. There. Now you can see.
Do they seem to be reacting to anything?
What was your perception? What was your stealth roll?
Oh, I don't even remember.
It
That was a long
wasn't.
time ago.
It was
wasn't,
like a
'cause you-
24.
No, it wasn't a stealth roll because you didn't actually stealth into this room.
Oh, I thought I didn't have to re-roll another one.
Sure you do. You guys just did some loud stuff. They seem to be looking in this direction. Give me a stealth roll, and I will give them a perception roll and see how well they do.
That was not as good as I've been rolling earlier.
Perception. Ooh. Wow, these guys are not so great. One of them gets that,
Ooh, he's out here.
and the other one gets that.
Ooh, he's definitely out
All
here.
right, so one of them, you see one of them kind of look, to the other one, and you see him kind of gesture in your direction. And at that point, you start to notice some movement on the floor you're in. So let's kind of start providing you with some.
Oh, it's these guys. These guys are funny.
They can be, yes. All right, I guess we will do an initiative here. Gotta make sure this. Oh no, there's one more right there. This one like really close to you. It's hard to tell though. So let us do initiative here. Get everybody in real quick. And make it so you guys are all part of the combat. Bring up combat here. Oh, cool. It is doing this stuff the right way. And then let me roll my initiative here for my NPCs. There we go. That's interesting.
Hmm?
Oh, this is showing a whole bunch of creatures. Not just... That's kind of weird. Why is it... Can you see all the creatures? Yeah, you can. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Alright, so for some reason it did something weird with a couple things. Alright. Let us begin. This creature is the one that noticed you. You see it go 1, 2, 3, and then you kind of lose track of what it does. Oops, I should have hit begin combat. So it did that. Then this creature, you see move forward and kind of jump down. So I need to give it an acrobatics check. Not great. But it gets good enough. It lands on its feet. So that's 10 feet. It has a move of 20. It moves 1, 2, and we'll get an attack on you. So it's going to slam attack you, my friend.
A little rude.
And only gets a 13, which I don't believe hits you.
He misses.
Oh, it kind of slams up against it kind of splats up against your armor, and you can see kind of it mushes a little bit, and as it comes back, it acts normally. All right, let me bring this up to here and go to next. Silva.
Do I hear, sounds of combat or something like that?
You hear something moving up a front, and clearly something is near Andal. I would say yes, that you hear something going on. And given where you're at too, you can kind of see that he kind of went up and something started happening.
All right, then I'll end up doing 6.
You will have to. Yeah, you should be able to see now, I would assume. Yeah, you can see that there's definitely stuff on him. If you go back, like there's some steps going up, so you can only see at certain points.
All right. I will do a
so yeah, you can see
firebolt.
there's some of those strange mushrooms,
Mm-hmm.
and then there's one of those kind of bipedal fungus creatures.
Okay. I'm gonna do a firebolt at the bipedal fungus boy.
Okay. Well, that one I can't barely read, but you miss. An 8 is not good enough. It goes flashing past him.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else? If not, end your turn.
Oh, great.
You never rolled for Halton.
Oh, you're correct. I never did roll for Halton. Now I have. You didn't do very well. Okay, so now, for some reason, it's got some... Let me go back. That's weird. This is supposed to be group. I have to modify some initiatives because it did something weird. It's acting like it's not visible, even though he is visible. Yeah, you can see that one. I don't know why. Why is it acting like you can't see some of these? That's weird. The one that it has... I'm confused here. Give me a second. I'm still trying to figure something out. Yeah, you should see that one. There we go. That one is not the one you should see. That one, not one you should see. One is one you should see. That one too. Yeah, just dumb. Oh, I think I know what happened is I probably had already set the fight up. All right. 1 second. I will get to this. This will get fixed in a second. I think I was testing something. I was showing John something for his thing, and I think I might have screwed up how this is working for you guys. Okay. So you ended your turn, right?
I ended my turn, yes.
Okay. So now it's this one's turn. Now we're getting somewhere. Now we're cooking with gas. It moves 5 feet.
Hooray!
And it's this one's
Big
turn.
fella.
And it moves 5 feet.
Yay!
And it's this one's turn. No, it's not that one's turn because you can't see it. Or that one. It's this one's turn. Now this one can actually move 5 feet and do something.
Hooray.
No!
All right, so it does a multi-attack, which means it gets to roll a d4. All right, it only gets to 1 attack against you. It attacks, and it misses because it's
Yes, it does.
terrible.
I mean, it's a little tiny boy.
And then the last one moves 5 feet, and it's now Halton's turn. Halton can't see anything where he's currently at, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Now he can see something. He is not face to base with anything. He is going to do something. Not sure what
That's pretty
yet.
poggers.
I also haven't updated him to level 2, it seems, but that's okay. We'll figure it out. I'll figure it out in a bit. He is going to try to shoot this guy with his longbow.
Is he a ranger?
Yeah, he is.
I'll figure it
Remember
out.
we were
Don't
talking
worry
about how he's a ranger with like negative dexterity.
Yeah, he'll figure it out in a second. All right,
It was
so
really
he
funny.
attacks and gets 14, which hits. So he will roll damage with that, which is this. So he does 5 points of damage. Hurt
Yay.
that warrior. All right. It's now Andal's turn. It's your turn, son.
Indeed.
Literally looking into this room, you can see there's like tons of fungus on the floor and really huge mushrooms and things of that nature in here. And there's tons of these crystals all over the floors, all over the walls and some on the floor. It's lots and lots of light in here. There's no difficulty in you seeing. Let's put it that way.
All right. I'm gonna stab the big guy.
All right. You are gonna miss.
I am not going to stab the big guy.
Doing anything else?
uh.
You have that new ability. You can do a bonus action to do certain things.
Hmm. I don't want to make everybody else get hit by this thing, though. Well, actually, Morgoth can come up here. I will
Yeah, he
use
can
my
step
cunning
in.
action to disengage
All right. Sounds good.
and back up to here. And I'm like right next to Morgoth. I'm going to tell him, Morgoth, drop that crap and get up here. There's mushrooms.
Yeah, right. Hide behind the girl.
But let the tank get in there. He's gonna stand there. This is his job.
What the? Oh,
It's your turn, Morgoth.
is there a thing there? I can't. No, okay. Stab attack
Okay.
on the fungi dude.
Okay.
On the fun guy.
He's a very fun guy. Yes, he is very fun.
Oh,
That will
Oh.
miss.
okay. We'll just do that.
Okay. All right. Give me a second. All right. You've done that. It is now fungus turn. This guy, it seems. Which fungus is it? It says that there's one here that says their turn. It's weird. It's not showing the thing. All right. You see that other one come back into view. 3. This will be as far as he can go. He's doing an acrobatics check as he jumps down. He lands prone, and he's going to take 5 points of damage. Eesh, not so good. But he lands prone, and that's the most well. Then he can do a move, so he uses half his move to get back up, and then he goes 1, 2. It gets to there. His turn. All right, so now I need to find. All right, Oops, I should make this invisible. That means you can see him. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's another one coming your way. Another one coming your way, so I'll make him visible. And there's this one who's going to attack Morgoth. Alright, he's going to try to slam him. He actually gets a hit in. I'm pretty sure. 22? Does that hit Morgoth?
Nah.
Doesn't hit Morgoth? Nah, you're a liar. Alright, so give me a Constitution saving throw as well. He
Do
does...
we get advantage because of our face mask?
No, because this is part of his thing. It's 16 points of damage. Or 6 points of damage, I'm sorry. And... Oh, yeah, you do have advantage. I'm sorry. This is spores coming off of him as he hits you. So yes, you do have advantage. Just roll it again. You make the saving throw. But you take 6 points of damage. Bludgeoning damage with its sling. Alright, Silva, you're up.
Brian.
All right. I'm gonna try again. So fire it off at the one in front of Morgoth.
Okay. Fire him rolling.
That looks like one of them big boys. I didn't like the big boy last time.
You didn't like the big boys last time?
16 hit.
Yes.
Okay. Damage.
We got 4 with fire on the guy in front of him.
Yes.
On this guy. Alright. He goes up in flames. He is no longer amongst the living.
Are we sure he was even living?
Oh, he's fungus. Fungus is living.
He's able to walk around and crap.
Alright. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Weird, because it's not ending its turn on me, but okay. Sorry, I'm trying to get a few things visible. Oops. That were invisible. Okay. All right, so it's now this one's turn. That's weird. How much can you move? 20 feet. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can just see it start to come out of the thing. 1, 2, and it stops up there.
Ugh, big boy.
So another big boy. Let me pop this one out so I have it available for me when I'm doing other things. And it is now, it's not Silver's turn, that was that turn, which you can actually should be able to see now in the thing. It is now these guys' turn. It moves 5 feet and then attacks Alton. Multi-attack. Still only one attack, so luckily for Alton. That is an 8, which misses. End of that fungus. Now it's this one's turn. Moves 5 feet. This one's turn. Which you guys can't see. Alright, this one attacks Morgoth. Excuse me. 4 attacks on Morgoth. Oof. First attack. It's 15.
I mean, it has to roll a crit to hit me.
I know. 15, 12, 16. It misses on all 3. Alright, where's the next one? This one moves 5 feet. And it is now Halton's turn. And he's going to pull out his scimitar and attack the one in front of him. So, let's see here. He is going to attack, which is going to be this one here. Scimitar, attack. Normal. He rolls a 1. Alright, let's see. Does he hit Morgoth instead? Roll it again. He does not. So, nothing happens with Halton. Andal, you're back up.
Alright. I'm trying to... Where can I move to? Can I move here?
Yeah. Yeah, you can move there. That's a spot.
Alright, I have no idea which
You
one.
guys are perfectly set up for a fireball, though.
Yeah, but these guys don't have that.
They don't seem
oh, there's
to
a
have that.
freaking thick boy. When did he get here? I was down on the
You
thing.
really
I couldn't
gotta-
see anything.
You need to listen to your compatriots who literally said, "Oh,
I did hear
I
that, but
said
it
big
didn't.
boy.
I thought we were just talking about more of the bipedal guys, not the thick
No,
thing.
not those aren't big boys. That's a big boy.
Yeah, he is a big boy. I'm going to. Well, we should get rid of these stupid little purple things. I'm gonna stab the one right in front of me
okay."
with my sword. He's gonna get stabbed.
That definitely hits.
Do I get sneak attack on this or no?
Yes, because technically Morgoth is right there. So yes,
What is
he's
my sneak
otherwise engaged.
I forgot what my sneak attack is.
Probably 1d6 or 2d6. One or the other.
I think it's 1d6. Extra d6, yeah. Not 1d65. I don't even know how that would work.
13 points. You take a pretty big chunk out of this thing as you hit it, but it's still kind of flailing its little appendages about.
All right.
Anything else?
I'll stay here this time so I can see stuff.
Okay. And your turn, please.
Oh yes. Blink.
Morgoth.
Stabby, this one.
Okay. That actually still hits. They don't move very well, so they're pretty easy to hit. You do 6 points.
What
too.
is
Why is there a
that?
train?
Why is there a Thomas the Tank Engine?
Why was there a Thomas the Tank Engine there?
Do not know.
What is that?
What the heck was that?
I agree. What the heck was that?
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
You can do that?
Anything else, Morgoth?
I gotta close out my dice settings now.
You think?
No.
Thanks.
I
All
don't
right.
know why that happened.
Moves forward and tries to slam you.
What was that, a D8, right?
Yeah, it was a D.
Yeah.
14 misses you. So that
Would you
one's
use the
done.
Thormund TTE?
Yes, I believe I did.
Yeah, that says TTE, Thomas Tank Engine. What the heck?
They're kind of. You guys are
That's-
kind of
That's funny.
being.
I did not know that would happen.
These guys are kind of not in a good spot. Silva, you're up.
All right.
Hit the big one.
I think I should probably deal with the small ones first.
Nope.
I'm going to shoot the one in front of Cole.
Okay. Eight misses.
Gosh. It. Yes.
All right, he
That's
fell off. The
it.
Trying to figure out why he already had damage. Then I realized he was the one that fell off the thing. All right, this thing it just kind of rumbles over the edge and gets to about right.
Oh, it just doesn't care.
Yeah, it kind of slithers over the edge, and unfortunately, it gets to about there. Well, it gets. All right, this one will attack Halton. So I hit it twice. That was 4 attacks on Halton.
Jesus.
Attack number 1 misses.
I shall oppose disadvantage on the next one.
Okay,
What the?
I got a 0. All right, so you're gonna impose disadvantage on this one. All right. Rolled 2 14s. I believe that Halton is still not hit though. Oh no,
Didn't you have like a 10?
no, he's got a higher than that. It's just not. Oh wait, he does have a 10 because of the -1 to his dexterity. So yes, that one hits even with disadvantage.
God.
So he does 6 points damage and then 1 more attack, which actually misses but doesn't hit his friends. Back again. That actually does hit the guy next to him, so he will do damage to the guy next to him as well. So that does. I think so. He hits the guy. He whips out a thing, and it wraps around the fungal guy next to him, and you see the thing kind of wither and die.
So he ate his own boy?
He kind of ate his own boy. Yeah, it was an accident, but it happens. All right, and Halton takes 6 points. There we go. All right, that was that fungus. This one moves 5 feet. This one can't quite see yet, but will soon enough. So I'll make him visible. Make him visible here. And then this one And then this one attacks Andal.
That's rude.
He's going to do 2 attacks against you. So here's attack number 1. Ooh, that's a
Okay.
16.
He hits me.
And then attack number 2 is not going to hit you. So he does 8 points of damage.
For fun, I guess.
It's fun. Yeah, it's very fun for him. All right, and then we have one more that moves this way. It is now Halton's turn. He's going to attack with his scimitar again. Right in front of him. Which he does hit for 5 points of damage. Still up though. Andal, you're up. Starting to get a lot of creatures here in front of you guys.
Yeah.
This is not looking exceptional.
It is not. Might have to do a fighting retreat and try to get them all dead before we reach the bridge.
Andal, it is your turn though.
I know.
Small choke point.
Its choke point isn't too bad.
Just leave the teeny fungi alive and they can't hit me.
What are you fighting? Andrew.
I have no idea what I'm gonna do. Do I want to kill the small thing? Because then the big guy can come and hit me.
We've got about an hour left, so.
Gray fungal. Not the
I'm
small
gonna-
fungal.
I'm
Well,
going
if
to
you-
drop my sword.
If
my
you
short
shoot
sword and
with a
pull out-
bow, you have disadvantage. Because you have a creature right in front of you.
Do I have disadvantage with the bolter?
Yeah, because
Hmm,
it's considered a ranged attack.
I'll
You
just
could
snap the thing
disengage. You could
Oh,
use your
true.
thing, disengage, and get away from the 5 feet. That you can do, and then you won't have disadvantage.
again.
Just pointing that out.
I will do the disengage thing.
Okay.
And shift to this square so I can use the bolter.
Well, you can't end your turn there, by the way.
I know I won't have my turn here. I'm shifting here so I'm not getting attacked by the purple thing.
Okay.
I'll drop the sword.
Okay.
To use
Well,
this.
pulling out the bolter though is your action. You can't
Is
fire
it an action?
Yeah, to pull it out is an action. Yes. Dropping the sword is your free action. The second one. Now you can take an attack of opportunity from the guy and not use a disengage, and then I will say the bonus action was used to pull it out. Yes. That you can do. It will only get one. It will only get one attack, by the way.
All right, we'll do that then.
All right. It
Very
misses.
All right, we use this thing. What was it again?
You have it.
Ranged attack.
Yeah, it's just a ranged attack. You are not proficient, so it's just your regular. But you can use your dexterity modifier. You're just not proficient with it.
It's plus.
And what are you attacking?
I'm gonna attack the big purple thing.
The big thing. All
The
right.
big thing. Wrong slash.
D20 plus 3.
We need D20 plus 3 over here.
All right. 19 to hit. Definitely hits it. Roll your damage. You do 5 points. All right. again, similar to the last one, this doesn't seem to be the same as when you hit the little guys, the little fungal creatures. It doesn't seem to be as uh, susceptible to fire.
Yeah. I'll shift back into this spot so
Okay.
that way they can't advance.
All right. If that's your turn, then end it. And it will be Morgoth's turn.
Stabby this one again.
Okay. Definitely hits.
Let's see what this one does.
Same thing. Please stop putting Thomas the Tank Engine.
Thomas
here.
the Tank Engine,
I
yeah.
thought I changed it.
It is still up though. And looking pretty chopped up though. Anything else you got going on there?
No.
All right. So it's now this guy's turn. He steps in front of the big one.
Oh, I didn't press save.
Oh, you didn't press save. And tries to slam Morgoth.
Miss.
That is a 10, so it misses. That is his turn. This one doesn't do anything because there's nothing for him to do. This one moves 1, 2, and then drops off. Needs to do an acrobatics check. He falls down. Takes some damage, not a lot. And he is prone. He gets back up because he still has another dash action he can do. That's the end of him. Silva. What you doing, Silva?
I am do some magic.
You're gonna do some magic?
Yeah.
What kind of magic are you gonna do?
How you looking, Andal? Dead yet or no?
It hurt, but we're fine, I guess. We're trying.
It's been hit at this point, I'm assuming.
Sanctuary a bonus action?
Is which one? Sanctuary?
Sanctuary?
Yes, I believe we've already established that. Yes.
I don't know why I can't remember that.
No, it's fine. I'm just telling you. I believe the answer is yes.
Yeah.
You've done it before, where you've done a bonus action sanctuary and then done something else.
Yes, that would actually probably be very useful for Andal. I'm going to, as a bonus action, cast Sanctuary on Andal.
Okay.
I
I really need to get this effect stuff working.
Did that not show up on the thing?
What?
Why is he not? I'm trying to click the Sanctuary thing so it'll show up in the chat and it won't click. Here we go. There we are.
Okay.
All right. So it's just when a creature,
It has disadvantage, right?
yeah, it has to make a DC 13 Wisdom throw. Otherwise, it has to choose another target or lose the attack.
Okay. Cool. All right. Andal,
And
you have that
then-
on you. I've just put the. I wonder if I can find a sanctuary.
Sanctuary.
And then I'm going to do a firebolt, or should I shoot him?
There's
No,
a holy shield.
Do a firebolt. I don't want to pick on. Yeah, I'm gonna do a firebolt on the
I'll use that
the
instead.
one right in front of.
This one?
Excuse me. Yeah, the one right in front of.
By the way, if you want to, I forgot. This should have been turned down. Let me make sure it's been turned down. Yes. If you wish, you can press the X button and hold it down, and you'll get a big, huge finger
Oh.
that you can point over top and say, "Hey, I want to go to this guy." That's something new I added that I had before. I just forgot to turn it on. So,
Okay.
now you don't have to worry about me seeing your thing. Just put your pointer down. It's X
Okay.
to do it.
Yeah. You had it right. That one right in front of.
Yeah.
Oh,
You can actually
Whoa.
click, and that'll say exactly I want to do this. That
Perfect.
says
How do you
there.
take the click off?
It goes away after a few moments, after about
Yep.
30 seconds. It doesn't take very long.
and then here is my roll.
Yep. I just want to make sure you guys knew it because that's an easier way for you
Yes,
to
that
sell.
is very helpful.
And you definitely hit.
Okay.
Oh wow, that thing just goes up like nobody's business, and so ends that guy. Jeez, he didn't.
So ends
Right,
the
he
reign
didn't
of
get-
the king.
He didn't get much a chance there.
No, he did not. So he's gone. That's my turn.
Okay. End your turn.
Oh yes, gotta press the button.
Yep. And this thing moves forward and kind of just goes right over top of the violet fungus there. And continues
Uncle
on to
Clint.
here. So all three of you guys are now in possibly getting... Oh, she's over here. All right, so she's trying to engulf you three. Well, enters a creature space. The creature must make it... So give me a dexterity saving throw. That is definitely not a good enough throw. You are.
Oh wait, hold up. I could do.
You can, if you wish to, if you have something you want to, you can. I will have you note that these guys just automatically fail. They are terrible with dexterity, so they have no chance.
Could I use my hero point to reroll that?
Yes, but you only have one hero point. I'm just saying, but you can. Yes.
It does not seem very advantageous to be engulfed.
Sure, engulfed isn't great. I will tell you that. Oops,
There we go.
Sorry, I did not mean to hit that again. 15 is good enough, so you can be shunted to one side or the other. So you just move yourself to one side of the creature or the other. Over here is fine. That's fine. Yep. All right, so hold on. The other ones are engulfed automatically because of the way this works. Let's see here. That means this guy takes damage and it kills it. So this one is now dead. Oops, I did not mean to do that. I meant to do that. And this one right here is also dead because it didn't have enough hit points to really take it. So that's those two guys. All right, so I will now delete them off the board because they're definitely dead. But all right, so on a failed save, creature takes 7 points and is engulfed. And then if you're engulfed, you can't breathe and you're restrained and a few things like that. All right, so but you don't take any damage. You just get moved over to the side. That's the end of her turn. And this violet fungus actually can now attack you. Yay. Because you've moved closer.
Better hope it rolls a crit.
And
It's got 3 chance.
sorry, it's got 3. The second one, I just accidentally double clicked it. All right, here comes the first attack. Is there anybody close to it? No, there is not, so I'm not going to worry
Is
about
this
it.
a 5 square right there? Whoops.
No, it's not. I mean, it is if you go up one. 13 misses. We had how many attacks? 3, right?
3, yes, one more.
And that misses as well. So this creature misses. It's this one's turn. It's 5 feet. Now you can kind of... Oh, I should have been able to see it, but it was still invisible. And then this one, which you can't see yet because it's... Well, no, you can. So I will make it available on the thing because it's just on the edge.
I see all.
And this one moves 5 feet to there, which cannot fight you. But you can move up one and still be... That would be a 5-foot step, by the way. All right, it's now Halton's turn. He's going to attack the monstrosity in front of him because he's afeared of it.
Rude.
He's afeared of it. It's very scary. He's going to miss it, however. It kind of slaps into it, and it hits it, but it doesn't... It's like the way he hits it with all the
So much
wriggling
blob.
stuff that's going on there, he just doesn't seem to do much damage to it. Andal, it's your turn. There is a creature of massive size in front of you.
Yeah, I don't like that. He's quite rude.
Focus it.
He's gonna probably try to eat me, and that's really rude.
Engulf. Get it right. Get in my belly.
It's going to try, that's for sure.
Do not want to get into his belly.
Remember, anything that attacks you at this point does have a make a saving throw, but for now, that's not you attacking anything.
Indeed.
Remember, you also have the bolter out, so
Yeah, no.
if you want to shoot anything, you need to move 5 feet away from that creature.
If I disengage, does that disengage me from everything or just him?
Yeah, everything.
So I could use a disengage action and go over here, hypothetically.
Yes. Yes, you could.
Is that a good idea, though?
Probably not. I would get slapped by the big guys.
It would give you more options. I mean, but it would also give you the other two
Yes,
bundle
the big
creatures
guys. They would slap me.
a
That's not very
chance
nice.
to come attack you.
I do not want to be slapped. Can I use that extra action to the same sort of thing I did last turn where I could do I have to like drop the thing I'm doing and then use that action to pull stuff out, or can I
Yeah.
put stuff away and pull stuff out and it'll still be
No,
fine?
putting it away is also considered a bonus action. Dropping is a free action. Putting something away is a bonus.
Yeah.
Technically, putting something away is an action, but I'm allowing it to be a bonus action.
Yeah, okay. Tried the damn sword, but whatever.
Also, did you mark off the bolter use? The
No,
charge?
I didn't, but I can.
Yeah, I'm
in a
just
minute.
reminding you. That's all. Just making sure.
I will disengage,
Okay,
move to this spot.
that is still base to base with the creature, by the way.
He's too freaking thick, but I can't see him from here. That is stupid.
I'll say you can see him from there. I mean, he's big enough that you can see.
I can see him from here.
Yeah. I mean, it's up the stairs, but he's big enough that you can. The creature is large enough. It's a large creature, so you should be able to see it.
All right.
It's more intended for you guys not being able to see stuff as you're climbing up into the thing more than it is.
I will use the bolter.
That misses.
All right. I'm gonna go back here though, so I can
Absorb
hold the line.
the engulf.
Yeah. Well, he has to roll disadvantage, and I have a good dexterity save, so it'll probably be fine.
No, he doesn't. It's just whenever he goes into your thing, you make a saving throw. He doesn't. It's not an attack. He just goes
Ah, well.
into your space,
It'll be fine.
or she, because it would be a queen. If you're done and your turn, it'll be Morgoth's turn then. Morgoth, you're up. You're gonna attack that. 12 misses. Again, kind of gets in amongst all this fungal matter and just doesn't seem to do much damage to it. Cole, if you're saying something, you're muted.
Ah, I am muted. I shall action surge.
Okay, and try again.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh, hold up. Oh, I can just use the one up here. That works.
yeah, you can attack. with
Whoa.
two.
Yeah.
That would be a critical hit.
That is the attack roll. Oh wait, wrong roll. Ah, dang it.
No, you don't do 21 points of damage, as much as you might think.
Aw.
But you do 12 points of damage. I will say
No
that's
Thomas the
true.
Tank Engine this time.
No, there was not. Alright, that creature definitely has taken some damage that time.
Actually, it would be 15 damage. It doesn't double the bonus. that I get.
You are correct. Well, it rolled the dice twice is what it actually did.
Yeah.
But, yeah, no, it's fine. Okay.
And then I shall click the button.
Alright, it's this guy's turn. He is going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, and then attack Morgoth with his slam attack. And that is only a 15, which I believe misses.
No, sir.
And this one goes 1, 2, 3, because that's all he can really do. He's trying to get around the big monster here. Silva, you are up. You are technically base to base with the creature.
Am I really?
Yes, technically you are. Which means that your firebolt would require a disadvantage.
And
Hey, man, test your luck.
You could also try to disengage.
then what I will do is I will put a bullet.
Your mic is going in and out, by the way.
I don't know. Something might be wrong with this headphones. But
Who are you attacking?
The big boy.
Okay. Where you're at still, because it's a ranged attack, you have disadvantage.
So, I thought that the reason I wanted to do that was because I thought being base to base, I would not get disadvantage.
No, it's because there's a creature
It's
next to you. It's always disadvantage if there's someone base to base with you with a ranged attack.
I thought it was if you're shooting the person that you are base to base with, it wasn't disadvantage.
Pretty sure it's always disadvantage, but we'll find out. We can check real quick.
That's the case.
Ranged attack. Ranged attack in melee, 195. Let's do this really quick because we don't have a ton of time left and I want to get through this combat. 195, ranged attacks. Ranged attack in close time. Aiming a ranged attack is more difficult when a foe is next to you. When you make a ranged attack with a weapon, a spell, or some other means, you have disadvantage on the attack roll if you are within 5 feet of a hostile creature who can see you and who isn't incapacitated. That is all it says. So any ranged attack, even if it's on the guy right in front of you,
all right,
has disadvantage.
Then instead, I think I'll cast Cure Wounds.
Cast Cure Wounds on whom?
On Andal.
Okay.
He's still the most damaged. Correct?
Yeah, he does seem to be the most damaged.
Okay.
All right.
There it is. Bam. Apparently,
All right. You get 8 points back there, Andal. I think puts you back to maximum.
That is true. It does.
Just in time to get run over by the Shambler.
Yay!
Silva, is that the end of your turn?
It's gonna be so fun. I'm so excited.
It's a dexterity saving throw, so for the most
Well,
part. Yeah. You wish to move away? It doesn't have an attack of opportunity because all it can do is engulf you. So if you move, it can't attack you.
And yeah, I'm gonna.
I just pointed that out. You've never seen it try to actually throw out a pseudopod or anything.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking, has
Just
it ever
pointing that
actually?
out. It's never actually attacked. It's just tried to run over.
Yeah,
people.
I'm going to back up a
Okay.
couple.
That's fine.
The last square that I want you to move. Right to there.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
All right, and your turn.
Oh, yes. Bam.
All right, it is now this creature's thing, and it's going to move forward 1. So I need Andal and Halton to give me
Yeah, with -1 dexterity.
dexterity saving throw. So
Let's hope he rolls high.
it's dexterity saving throw. Andal, you make it,
Yay!
but Halton does not. So Halton's engulfed. Andal, you can either move yourself backwards 5 feet or on the other side of it. Your choice. On the other side means you're like literally right here. No,
Where?
right here.
Sorry, I was still holding on to my thing.
Yeah, I mean it's worth like its base right here. You see the black base? That really is its base. So you can be on the other side and still like you're technically. I know it looks like you're on top of it, but that's just because of the way isometric works, and I don't have the ability for it to go transparent to show that you're behind it. But yes, technically that's the other side of it. Halton, on the other hand, is currently engulfed, so we will give him the sort of the Paralyzed is not really right. He's restrained. There we go. He is currently restrained. He also takes 2d6 poison damage. So we'll roll 2d6 on him. Our 2d6 is 6 points of poison damage, and then he has to do stuff on his other turns. He currently can't breathe, is restrained, and takes 1d6 poison damage at the start of the fungus queen's turn. And if she moves, he moves with her. All right. That's the end of her turn. Now we get some violet fungus. This one here is going to fight you, Mr. Morgoth. Gonna get 4 attacks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. This is on all of them. Next one. This thing gets to here, and it can't. That's all it can do. This one, you see the one up top here, move 1 step closer. This one here cannot fight you because that guy got in the way. All right. Halton can try to make a DC 12 strength check to escape. So that's the best he can do. He can also hold his breath for a number of minutes equal to his Constitution modifier. So for 1 minute, so he can hold it for 10 rounds. But he's going to try to do a strength ability check to get away, get out. Unfortunately, this first one does not make it. Needs a 12. Andal, your turn.
There's a lot of rude people around here, and I don't like it. I'm going to disengage.
You're currently undamaged, so.
I'm going to disengage and go over to here.
Okay, you are now technically within range of that.
Am I in range of the big thing? If I
No,
stand
you're
there?
not. Like again, remember, like I said, you see the base.
I can't see where the base is. Okay.
You see the base on the ground. That is 2 away. You're fine.
I'm going to.
I will next time I do some of these maps. I'll make sure I get the isometric grid visible so it's more obvious to you.
I'm going to use the bolter on the mushroom guy, not the big thingy. The mushroom.
X, and you can point at it and ping it.
X.
You
Hold X.
Hold X down, then you can ping it. Okay. Now I will know which one you're doing.
The mushroom guy.
Yep, see it. You bolt him. That's definitely a hit. Roll damage. Should be like a D.
It's a firebolt, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a firebolt. So
it's a D10.
you should have brought the bolter up because you would have seen
Yeah,
it.
I forgot to.
No, it's fine. All right, it goes up in smoke or in flames. And
Up in flames.
it dies. All right. Anything else? You've disengaged. You've done a bonus. You've done a move. I mean, you can continue to move, but Morgoth, you're up.
I'm done.
All right. You can see Halton is definitely not looking so hot there. That definitely hits. I mean, you can see he's inside of it. Nice hit. Creature is still up, but definitely you can see chunks of it now kind of falling off, and the integrity of the whole mass is starting to seem less like it's going to stay together if you can get some maybe another hit or 2 on it.
Hit the big thing.
All right, this fungus now moves forward and attacks you with a slam. At least your tank roll is being very useful today. That's an 18 to hit.
Oh, that'll hit.
And here's some damage of 4 points. And your saving throw has advantage, remember.
Right. Righto.
You fail. You fail your saving throw.
Wasn't it poison?
You're poisoned. which means you have disadvantage on your next turn, and at the end of it, you have to make another saving throw to see if you can get rid of the effect. But for now, you're poisoned for 1 round. You put yourself on you. Okay. That's that guy. Silva, it's now your turn.
Okay.
Guys are definitely getting through some of this creature, so it's just lots of them.
This time I will shoot it.
Okay. That is a natural 20. That will be double damage. So 16 points. All right. How do you want it to go away?
Let's see. Take a bullet this time. So I think kind of the ball goes through the center of the mass.
Okay.
Kind of ruins the integrity of it and just.
All right. So yeah, your shot rings out. It echoes through the cavern, and the ball goes through the thing. But it seems more like the echoey blast, the thunderous roar of it, seems to cause the whole thing to just disintegrate. It's actually the steel shot that actually really does it. But because of all the waves of energy from the thunderous roar, it looks like it just falls apart.
Cool.
And that is the end. Well, that's the end of that guy.
Then I will move.
All right. Okay. When your turn is done, let me know.
Yeah, that's. But.
All right, this one is going to attack Morgoth. 2 attacks this time. One of these times I'm going to get a natural 20 here, buddy. Not that one. Not that one. All right, now it's this one's turn. It can't get down from there, so it goes up 1. They aren't that good. Oops. That's too far of a drop for it. It's like 10 feet. And now it's this one. This one moves 5 foot to try to get around this thing. Halton was prone. He gets up. He pulls out that ointment and applies it to himself. So let me that real quick. This now it gets in the slot because he should have gotten it back. Oh wait, no, he should have gotten it back. That's weird. All right, so he rolls the healing on himself and just gets back 2 points because that's just awesome. All right, and he kind of shakes off all the fungus that was all over him, kind of throwing it to the floor. Casts that or applies that ointment to himself, and then kind of moves to here. Andal, your turn.
You can take the restraint off of him.
Oh yeah, thank you.
I will. I'm gonna take this turn to put the bolter away.
Okay.
Um,
Bonus action or action? You can do it as a bonus action.
I'm gonna do it as a bonus action, and then
Okay.
I'm gonna walk over to here, where I dropped the sword.
And use an action to pick it up.
Yeah.
All right, so you pick up
And
the
then use
sword.
the remainder of my move to go back over here.
All right.
I have my sword again.
Morgoth, your turn.
I'm a slice and dice.
All right.
Actually, I only have slice right now.
That'll hit.
Oh, that was one roll kept me away from a critical success.
Oh well. It's still up, but it definitely took some damage.
I want to do nothing.
All right. Ends your turn. Well, it attacks back because it doesn't like getting hit. And it also doesn't like the fact that you guys just hurt its queen. That's a 20 to hit. It wasn't a critical, though. It does 6 points of damage and give me a Constitution save with advantage.
Okay.
All right, you make the saving throw, but you.
Oh, I forgot to do a save last time.
You need to do 6 points of damage. Oh, you did. Yeah, just make a save. It's a normal save, though. It's not an advantage save. Yeah. Just make a normal save. Constitution.
Save. There we go.
All right, so you did save. So you also had disadvantage on that last attack, but oh well. Because you were poisoned.
I forgot that it was poisoned.
Yeah, you're no longer poisoned. It is now Silva's turn. Silva.
Yes.
It's Silva's turn.
Is I, Silva.
Mm-hmm.
I will shoot the last of the.
All right.
With a firebolt.
Okay. That hits.
Damn it.
It seems to light it on, but it just wasn't very effective. It seemed to go through a part where there wasn't as much meat to the bones, so to speak.
Alrighty then. I guess that's all I've got.
Okay. Right. Violet fungus attacks Morgoth. How many? Just one this time. And that's still a miss. This one is continuing to try to get around. This one is slowly getting here. And this one is moving to here, which means he can't attack anybody. So Alton has that scimitar, comes up and it's going to attack this one. Attack. Normal. That is a double damage hit. So he will double this damage, which will be 16 points to this thing. Wow, he chops into it pretty hard. He seems like really angry about getting engulfed by the queen. So, but it doesn't quite kill it. Andal, you're up.
All right. I'm gonna move right here,
Okay.
and I'm gonna stab. What is it? X. I'm gonna stab the boy.
Oh, you can't.
I can't stab him.
No.
Oh, I'm not close enough. Never mind. I'm gonna stab this boy then.
Yeah, you can do that one. You can't stab that one. Yes.
He's going to get stabbed.
Okay. That definitely hits.
He's definitely gonna get stabbed.
You also
I
get an
should've
extra
rolled another-
D6 because, but that's all right. He didn't have very many hit points left. He goes.
Well, I rolled it anyway,
He dies.
so he would have died even harder.
You
Additional death.
You eviscerated or whatever it is you want to call it.
Yeah.
All right, Morgoth, you're up.
Okie dokie. We're gonna attack the one that's been trying to attack me the whole time.
Okay.
Or no,
You
this
don't-
guy.
Okay, you're gonna attack that one instead. Got it. That will hit.
Yeah. Oh.
That's still enough. It crumples to the ground as you take it out.
All right, then we're gonna.
Move to there.
Yes.
All right. Silva, you're up.
I will Come on, move, man. There we go. This one.
You're
I
gonna
want to shoot that one.
All right. I think.
Am I not
Oh,
in
no,
line
no.
of sight?
Yeah, I think because of the way the walls are, I don't think you really have line of sight to it. If you moved up one, you definitely would. That being said, because of the way this is set up, the way we're doing isometric, I would have let you stay there. By the way.
Okay.
And shoot it if you want to. Because of
Fine.
the way everything is set up, it's okay.
Okay.
You hit it. And you do.
7.
All right. It's that one. First time it seems to have taken any damage. It doesn't seem to be any more susceptible to fire than anything else. All right. Well, it's going to attack Morgoth again because he's right there. He keeps staying right there. He's going to do it twice. As these kind of things kind of wiggle out. And the first one misses. And these things keep kind of wrapping around you. Yeah, you can't hit anybody else. So they keep on kind of hitting you around you. They're just hitting onto your armor and stuff like that and not causing any damage. This one. This one. Alton. Alton moves over one and attacks this thing. Attack. It's damage, normal. Great amount of damage there. Alright. It's Halton's turn. Andal, you're up again.
I'm gonna move here
Okay.
and commit more stabbage.
Committing the stabbage.
Yeah, we're committing more stabbage.
Still hits.
Yay!
Because they're kind of weak.
Additional stabbage.
Alright, well, that seems to do quite a bit of additional stabbage and takes it out.
It dies.
As you again have kind of eviscerate it.
Yep.
You still have movement left if you so desire.
I will move up to here.
Okay.
Go to base with it.
Go
I
to
want the
base with
flankage.
it.
I want the flankage.
Oh, true. You get to go before it. Yeah.
Okay.
Flankage.
And your turn, and then it's Morgoth's turn.
Oh, yeah. Button.
Button.
Hmm.
Oh, technically you can't go through it, so that was 4, but whatever, it's fine. It's fine. Get a +2
To attack or damage?
to attack, not to
Okay.
damage. No extra damage.
This is my attack, right? Yes. Okay.
That definitely hits. All right. Do a pretty strong strike on it. Kind of
Ching.
carve off half of it.
I start carving it into a topiary.
All right, Silva, your turn.
All right. Let's shoot the one.
Okay. Hits. It's still up. You hit it, but it's still up.
Alright. Oh, and I did do it prior, but I will do a bonus action to load my pistol.
Okay. All right. Let's see here. This guy is going to go here. Can't see him really anyway at this point. This one's going to attack Morgoth because why not? Actually, he's going to attack Andal. Got a chance there. 3 attacks on Andal. Here we go, Andal. 1. Miss. 2.
Miss.
10 is a miss. 3.
Yes. Yeah, he sucks.
Well, he missed on all of them.
His
Halton's
life
turn.
really sucks.
1, 2, 3. He attacks. That's still a hit. And 5 points is enough to take that one out. Close that. Death. Delete. Andal, you're up. So you don't really notice anything around here now. However, yeah, you don't really notice anything around here. But we're gonna stay in combat because you did notice that there was something moving up top. You just don't see
Yeah, I
it
saw the
anymore.
dude on the thing on the ledge.
Huh?
So I think there's still one more. I don't see him though.
Currently, you do see there's a lot of these crystals and things like that around here.
I think this is about how far I can move, so I'm just gonna say that I don't see anything else.
Well, you can
but
move too. You can do a double move if you want.
True, I can. All right, guys, there's still one more, but he's really slow.
Wait patiently for him to show up.
I'm going to use my extra action to put my sword away so I can pull the bow out next turn and shoot
Okay.
it.
Give me
He's just
a
there. Give you a check
me-
of some kind.
Constitution saving throw, because all the stuff with advantage, by the way, because all the stuff everybody will be making one this as they go through this turn. As you've been walking through this stuff, you've been kicking up spores. So at this point in time, you've reached.
That was a freaking
certain
17,
point.
and then it became a 7, and now I'm sad.
Okay, so you're gonna take 7 points of damage, and you're poisoned for 1 hour.
That's rude.
So you'll have disadvantage on your attacks. All right. If that's the end of your turn, by all means, go for the next guy. Morgoth is you're up. You mentioned
Here's my.
make your saving throw. 14 is enough. You're good. Oh, you got
Terrio, 3, 4, 5. Oh, hello. What's my movement? Okay, there we
probably
go.
6.
6.
You
Yeah.
can double move if you want, but then it'll get to attack you.
That's a lot of crystals.
There's a lot of crystals here. Yes.
Alright, so this is next to him. This is next to him. We're gonna go here as a double move, I guess.
Okay.
Got nothing else to do.
Andal didn't end his turn, but okay.
Oh, crap.
No, I ended it for you. Morgoth, if you're done, let me know. Silva, you're up.
Oh, wait.
All right.
No, we're gonna stay where I was.
All right. End your
No,
turn.
wait, he'd still be able to attack me. Yeah, you know what? He can't hit me anyway. I'm just gonna go up to him.
Okay, Silva's turn.
Your turn now, Brain.
I know. I'm moving. Move the damn thing for me. And jeez. All right.
What are you doing?
I don't I have to click the exact right spot on the character model, otherwise it does like the
Okay, click on the base. The base is what you need to click on.
yeah.
The base itself.
I keep missing it, but that's all my movement. There was a dash action,
All right.
and that's my turn.
All right. Well, Fungus is going to attack the guy in front of him.
He's gonna miss.
He's going to do it twice, no less.
Meow. He's out of here.
That's a 17. And
Got him.
a 1. Negative 1. All right, that's the end of his turn. Halton. Oh, yeah, that's me.
There's you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You'll be right there. Andal, you're up.
All right, well, since Cole moved forward already, I'm just going to pull the sword back out.
Okay, it's bonus action.
And then, what am I stuck on? Walk up to it and stab it.
Okay.
Wrong button. There we go.
That hits. Doesn't kill it, but it definitely carves a chunk off of it.
Nice.
That's the end of your turn, and let Morgoth go. Clicking on end turn. Oh, by the way, you had disadvantage on that attack roll.
Oh.
Roll again, just to make sure you don't get... Just real quick. Just roll a d20. Just roll a d20.
I rolled it.
Or, yeah, you still would have hit.
Barely, but yes.
No, not barely. And not, you got a 10 before. A 9 is only one less.
I thought its AC was 9.
No, not this creature. You're thinking of somebody else. Morgoth, you're up.
Slashy, slashy time.
You hit. And you carve a bunch of it off, but it still seems to be flailing about. All right, Silva, you're up. By the way, I have put it into the combat tracker. You guys can see each other's hit points. By the way,
Oh,
you should be able to. So you should know how many.
No,
you
it
have
just
left.
shows mine.
Oh, okay.
And then
I guess the reason why I can see everybody's on the Watcher is because that one can observe every character on purpose. So what are you doing, Silva?
I'm gonna pop a firebolt off.
Okay. That hits.
Yo, why you have to come KS, man?
How do you want this fight to end?
The firebolt hits it and just like flash paper burns up and is done.
All right, that's the end of it. So you guys have made it through.
It's a lot of crystals.
There's a lot of crystals.
The thing I was gonna
would
lead
like-
with, the thing I was gonna lead with when I got into this room before I realized we're gonna have to fight stuff is I was gonna tell people there's stuff on the ground now, and I think it'd be easier to just get those.
Yeah, I would like.
Well,
to see-
they're again sort of like the ones in the wall. They're kind of embedded in the rock. They're not just sitting on the ground that you can just.
I mean,
Also,
we could
Dad,
just-
isn't there another one all the way down the hallway?
Yes.
Oh,
there's-
that's the-
There's a huge one all the way down the hall.
No. There's another purple thing.
What do you mean purple thing? What are you
There's
talking
two purple guys here.
about?
Yeah, all the way down the hallway.
Oh, no, they aren't there. I must have
So I was
forgot.
like,
To put, I forgot to put them into the combat tracker. So.
Ah.
What are you
So
doing?
we were
Silva?
supposed to
I
kill two
don't
more.
know. I don't understand. I'm trying to make it go back upright, but
Are you pressing
keep-
shift or something?
You must be.
it keeps going past it.
Yeah, if you press shift or alt, it switches it. Or control, not alt.
Trying to make her go back right side up because I did it on accident.
It's control or alt or shift. Control or shift. Shift is like the four cardinal directions, and control is not.
Nice.
I can't
There
make
it
it.
is.
I can't seem to get it to work because it continues to think that I have Halton selected.
Well, it's. Oh, there we
There.
go. Fixed it. Okay. But I would like to spend this next little bit of time trying to get some crystals.
Yeah, do you guys just want to spend like a couple
Yeah.
hours mining
In a
for
couple
crystals?
hours, getting some crystals.
Okay, you
I'm
guys.
going to
Since
just to
Morgoth is-
just to make sure nothing goes wrong. I'm gonna stealth up to a little bit further this direction just to make sure everything's gone.
Okay, you're going to continue moving forward.
I'm just gonna walk up a little bit.
You don't. You get up to there. You don't see anything. You see the thing continues past there, but that's about it.
Well, you should check it just to be safe.
Don't go too
Yeah.
far though. We don't want to get caught up in
Yeah,
Yeah,
Cole,
just
can
go
you
to,
move
like-
up a little bit because I don't have dark vision, so I do kind of need the torch.
But you do. Yeah, he needs a torch. He doesn't have dark vision. You do see just on the edge of the torch, like you see, there's a huge set of crystals here. So let me give you the description of this particular spot. This long gallery of chambers is full of fungus growing thickly around the light-emitting crystals. Near a particular a particularly large crystal, a massive fungus moves as if it's breathing. That was when the creature was there. You look on in horror as most of the floor over the cavern seems to wriggle towards you. That was the fungal queen.
But he's dead, so.
Yeah,
She.
That's she.
it is. She
Yeah,
is dead.
She is dead, so.
Yes, but this crystal that you're right near. By the way, you don't need the torch because the thing.
Oh,
gives
that's
off
right.
Light.
There's purple light.
You
I
see
forgot.
the purple light. You can see.
Yeah, I forgot there was purple light here.
Yeah. So, looking into this this crystal is like huge. It's like each one, like it's a cluster that is basically the size of, I don't know, maybe it's about double the size of like a human head or something like that. It's pretty large.
I think we want to get this one. Screw all the small ones. Get the big one.
Well, we should have. I have a great idea here. We have the 2 strongest people go mining on this one, and then the 2 other people go collect just some on the ground if they can find any, I guess.
Anyway, you can see that this cavern starts to go up on this edge here.
Yeah, there's also a wall there, so I'll just
Oh, yeah.
assume that there's
No,
other stuff.
I know I haven't fixed these walls. Wait, I can fix them quickly.
Yeah, no, I was just trying to stealth around to make sure nothing happens. Yeah, it looks like it goes on past here, so I think we'll be good for now. I think this is most of the enemies in this area. So I don't anticipate there being too many problems. Actually, while we mine, I might while everyone else mines, I'll sit over here so that way I can see if someone comes this direction.
Well, be
From all the
useful.
noise. I can do one of the ones that's over here, but like I want to make sure that we know if like something walks down this hallway. Because this also seems to be where the crystals stop. Because after here, there's the light dims.
Yeah, you're not seeing,
Morgoth gets mining.
you're not seeing any light
Yeah.
after that.
So this is pretty much where the crystals stop. And the fungus starts to lessen.
All right. Well, I think we will stop there then. You
Alright.
guys have clearly this looks like we're like that other fungal creature was larger than the one that was up in the actual garrison. So either this is yet another colony of this mold or fungus mold, whatever you want to call it, or this is where it originated from, and somehow just kind of went up into the thing. You're not 100% sure which.
Can I set this fungus on fire?
I mean, you can try to burn it if you want. You want to try?
I think what we want is to mine the stuff and not let it know that we're
let's
here.
not.
Oh no, I meant like
large-
as we leave. I meant as we leave.
I don't think we want to light it on fire because we might want to come back here. It's not like we're going to get all
Yeah,
these
that's why
crystals.
we'd light
It's
it
a
on
good source of
fire.
money.
We light it
That's a
on
pretty good
fire.
source
It's a
of
good
money.
idea to light it on fire.
Ooh, whatever. Morgoth gets mining. Tink, 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 tink.
All right, so will leave our group here mining away. So we,
Mining up.
as they continue, still trying to figure out a way out from the garrison.
We're getting there. We're
I know
getting
you are, I
there.
know.
We're
Oh,
walking.
Morgoth goes back to pick up the chest that they most likely dropped when they started battling.
Yeah.
All right. So, all right.
Not gonna forget about
we'll
that.
see what happens next time.
On
Here's
Drat.
Avengers.